Hey folks, Rob here. We're going to carry on with our Armored Assault Solitaire mission. So we are now in the British turn 7, and we're just going to quickly run through this. I've taken off a couple more suspects. I'm still looking at about 40 or so on the board, including the ones I've taken off already, totaling, quick math, 25. And so there's still a lot of work to do for the Germans. We've only got 3 turns left before we start rolling game end. So it might be more doable now with those counters gone, but again, we got a 57 long still, and these guys still have to be busted and have to get in there. So let's see what can happen. Wind change, no RE for the Brits, and now we can do rallies. We'll start with this self-rally here. This guy should be DM'd because of this guy. So I guess you're going to be my self-rally anyways. Nope. And we can do these guys here. This guy would need a 4, 5, 3. This guy would need a 5, so 3, and a 5. Nobody's coming around. And then this guy here. Alright, so for the Germans, we don't have anything except for this crew. And they come back. Alright. British prep fire. Alright, so we have an immediate threat to our left. So I'm probably going to have to spin my turret around to fire that, although they are engaged in melee. But it's only a half squad left, so that's not going to last very long. Let's start here. That is a fire command, because they're in a hold. But I don't think a 4-up-3 is going to work, or a 4-up-2. But if I stay by the rules, it is a fire command. So let's do a 4-up-3. Yeah, figured as much. And then this guy here, we're going to do a 4-up-3. 7 on the 4's up inning. So let's try and pin the leader. No, the squad, yes, and our squad, no. So this is kind of important. I didn't mind doing that because the half squad's kind of doomed anyways. And now our tank. Dispersed smoke, can't really see anything. I do have to worry about a Shrek in the woods. Let's hit it with a 4 machine gun first. It's going to be a 4 up. 1 for the orchard, graveyard, 1 for the tree, so 4-up-2. Wait, let's see if we can do anything first. Yep, 4-up-2. And then the main cannon. No rate. 6-up-2 would be a hit, so this is going to be on the 20. 7 on the 20, I think it's a 2. 2 check, yep. And the crew is broken. You guys are hanging out the VPO, nothing you can do there. And this gun, I think we're just going to have to pivot. Assuming it can do something and not panic. It doesn't panic. And that's fine. And that's it for all I can do. No move. Defensive fire. You are going to pepper this hex here, the ground floor, with a shot. So that would be a base 8 with a +6. So you're going to have to fire area. So it's going to be a 5 or less to hit. And I have rates, so that would be a 6 or less to hit now. That'll hit. And on the 6 table, we have a 4. So this is going to be an activation. 4 up 3 is a 7, so it's an NMC. And yeah, 2 activations. So 1, 2, a 6, and a 4. Or 2. So one's a dummy. And one is an active. Alright, so the guy that is not a dummy is a 8, which is going to be a half squad, which is going to be a 4, 5, 7 half squad. Now broken. And that one hit as well. I did roll the sniper on the IFT. No effect. Alright, so you're done shooting. You're not going to shoot this guy here. Let's fire on this guy with a 6 up 3. No effect. No shot. Tank can't see squat, and we only have this guy here. So that's it for defending fire. Advancing none. Route phase. You're gonna go 2, 4, 6. You'll slink back, and then we'll go advance. So we're gonna slide this way. You're going to come this way, and I'm going to combine them now because I'm going to forget in the next rally phase to combine these two, so I'm just going to do that now. They can't fight it anyways, close combat, so it doesn't really matter. And that's it for advance. The one close combat, a little bit better odds now. We have 2 against 7, so it's going to be really low. Not that low. And then we're going to have 4 to 2, so 1 to 2, 2 to 1 odds. Should be a 7. Yeah, so it's going to be a casualty reduction. This guy's gone. Oops. And turn 8. Alright, let's go to wind change. No wind, no RE. And pins come off. Rally phase. We have one back here. Self-rally attempt, yep. Accrue. And then for the British, these two guys cannot self-rally yet. And here we have an 8, a 7, and a 9. 8, 7, and a 9. All right, so prep fire phase. This dispersed smoke comes off. And we're going to do what? You guys are going to keep moving. We're going to keep shooting here. We're going to put our area of fire up on the first floor. You have acquisition, so you're fine. You're still in command. So let's do that. That's a miss. You here. We'll use this guy's leadership. No, he panicked. Wiping the blood off his blade. Right, so you panicked. Not what I want. 658 beside him is fine. So let's do what? Let's fire on this guy here, this 458. So it's going to be an 8 up 2. No effect. Move, move. We're coming down to you. And I think I'm just going to fire a shell. I'm not going to move at this guy here. Let's fire the infantry first. So we're going to do an 8 up 3 here. No effect. And then the main cannon at the tank. That'll be no effect. Infantry here are going to move as well. So let's go to movement phase. While we're here, we'll do the 8-1. He's in command. And these guys are going to assault move into here. That's going to activate him. I forgot to activate this guy before because that's now in range. So let's do this guy before we forget. The yellow. Okay, we're going to activate the yellow suspect, which is good, and it's going to give us an 11, which is another gun. 6. A 6 will give us and that's outside, a 76 mortar. Which will actually be the 81 mortar. Okay. So that's 2 useless mortars that the British now have. Not entirely useless, but I mean, I did kill a Sherman with a mortar, so it's not inconceivable. I would have preferred, you know, another AT gun or something. But going by the dice, that's what it is. So that's fine, I guess. We can smoke it off if nothing else. Keep it moving away. Activate this guy here. That would be yes, I believe. Yeah, right here, -1. Wait, there's a +1 if on a village map board. So that's actually canceled. So that means there's actually not going to be a suspect there. That guy's a dummy. Which then means I can move you guys a little bit more aggressively. So this guy here is going to go bypass 1. Two, 3. With the late CX here for 5 move. All right, they don't panic. So let's do a 4 up 1. No effect. And I think we're going to have to fire the main cannon. The 57 long. Now, you normally don't have AP, but you do have HE with a depletion of 8. Alright, let's fire HE. It is your only shot, and I don't think it's going to be enough, if you will. Depleted ammo, HE. Alright, so we have a base 8, plus 2 for the building, minus 2 for range, brings it up to 0. And then we have a minus 1 for non-assault. So yeah, it actually will hit. So on the 6 table, we have a 9, so no effect. Alright, well, that's it for that. I could final the crew together with the squad. That would be a 4 up 1. 8 on the 4 is still a miss. I don't know if I would fire this or save my fire for the defensive fire phase. I think I would. Firebase, we're just going to slide into the fortified location. We'll use that. And then you guys here. The half squad and the full squad could both move. So you guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a CX. You're going to come 1, bypass, or jump on the wall for 2, bypass the building for 3, and then come in here for 4, 5. Now I could snap shoot for a 4 down 2. Oh, 4 flat. Which I think I'm going to do a 4 flat. Pinning task check. Oh yeah, pinned. And then, where does that happen with a snapshot? Oh, location entered. So you guys would actually be in this location here. Alright, so that's fine. You guys here are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are gonna final, so it's gonna be on the 4 up to 2. It's gonna be a miss. And you guys are doing nothing. I didn't rally. And you panic, so that's fine. Alright, and then here, squad panicked and the crew do not. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's plenty. 5 to the CX. And you are gonna go 1.5. Manhandle. That would be 1. That would be 2. Alright, defending fire. You guys are going to fire on to here with an 8 up 3. That's an NMC, and they're fine. The tank is going to fire on the Panther. You do have heat. Heat from a 105. Is a 15. So let's fire smoke. And you don't have smoke. I'll fire HE at the squad. And you broke your gun. Alright, so this is going to be a 7 with a +3. No effect. This is going to be a 6 up 2. And then I'm going to be an 8 up 2. Here we're going to do a 4 up 3. And then we're going to do... Never mind, he prepped. 8 up 3. 5 on the 8's a 1 check. Break. And then we're going to do a 2 up 4. No, it's pinned. Rally phase. Road phase, I should say. You're screwed. So you're gonna have to go upstairs. And then you'll come this way. Do a patsy from this guy. Alright, so we have a close combat here. +1 for the CX, 7 to 6, no ambush. And we are at a 3 to 2 with a +1 for the German. They were at a 7. We are 1 to 4 with a -1 for the British. They are not there, so we are into melee. And here we have ambush as well. Infantry are at a -1, so they're at a 1. The tank is at a 5. So we have ambush. Buttoned up. Yeah. Oh, vehicle +3, so they're definitely ambushed. And for our CCV, we have a 5 with a leader. We'll bring it up to a 6. Ambush is a -1. ATMM check. No. What about the leader? No, I guess we can't do the leader. We're not going to bother. I don't want him pinned. Yeah, so it's going to be a 6 with a -1. So I destroy it. In combat, it is not a flame though. All right. Into British turn 9. All right, wind change. British have not had an RE in 8 turns. I've rolled twice for the Germans, which again is the first one didn't count because nobody was activated on the British side. So 2 for 8, not too bad for the Germans. We have rallies to do, so let's start here with the 7. He's back. And over here, this guy now needs a 4. He's not back. And pins go off. That's it for that. British prep fire. Let's go. I can't even combine those. We'll go against these guys here. And it's going to be on the 16 plus 3. 11 on the 16 should be a NMC? PTC. Alright, leader and squad. Squad is fine. What a waste of a shot. This guy here is a fire command, which means he should stay But I'm going to overrule that and move. No, you know what? You're going to stay. That's fine. And I'm going to conceal them now because I'm going to forget. And our mortar here. First thing he's going to do is he's going to drop smoke on that Panther. And he does not retain rate, but he does get smoke off. Alright, move none. Defending fire. Let's go back at him with 16 up 3. That's going to hurt. An 8 on the 16 is 1. Alright, we have a leader. We have a broken squad. That's gone. Half squad. Broken. Pinned. And fine. Right, super base here is going to be 24 firepower with a +2. Oof. 7 on 24 is at 3. Here we go, leader. Oh, wound die roll. Wounded. And the next guy here. Elard. And the 228 is pinned. Wow. And I had rate on my machine gun, so we'll do 12 up 2. It's going to be a 1 check, so we have our wounded leader gone, half squad gone, broken squad gone, and our 228 is now broke. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to fire on to this combat here with my 12 firepower up 1. It's going to be a 7 on the 12, which is still a 1 check, so my 658 is fine. Sniper. The British 8-0 is fine. The crew is broken, and the 248 is broken as well. ELR. Which is perfect. Sniper. No sniper. Alright, and I think I've done enough damage. Let's cease. And I think that's it. This guy's going to fire upstairs. It's not going to hit, but it will DM. And that'll be that. Defending fire, advancing fire, none. Road phase. You're kind of screwed. You have to move. And it looks like you can run. These guys are not good order. But they are known, so you cannot run into Z4. This is open, which means you would have to surrender to him. No quarters in effect. So you're going to low crawl this way. And we are into British advance. Let's put it in stone. And close combat. Now we have different results. You guys have to withdraw. So British have a 1. No, you guys are withdrawing, which means you don't have an attack. You guys are going to attack a 6, 2, 4, 5. 1-to-1 odds is a 5. You have a +1 for CX. You have broken units as a -2. Their withdrawing is a total -4 with a net -3. Okay, well, they're dead. And I get leader 5. So what are we? -1 German. Base morale is at 8 is a -2. 3 gets us an 8-0, which we kind of need to augment all the leaders we've been losing. 8-0 will help. And the melee is done. Turn 9. Changes of the wind. We have no RE, no wind. And we have rallies to does. Nothing for the Germans. Nothing for the British. This guy here will not rally. That'll come off. And you can't self-rally. Prep fire. I think when I entered that location, it's a +2, so I think they should have activated him, actually. +2 at 2 hex range, yeah. These guys should have activated because I'm now in a +2. So let me activate them, this guy here. And that would be a yes, and this guy. Yes, alright, so we have 2 activations. The first guy, 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay. 3 and a 4 gets us a total of 3 squads, 2 leaders, fortification, and 2 support weapons. Holy shiza. Alright, so 2 squads, a leader, fortification, and a support weapon. Alright, so what does that look like? We have a squad -1 is a 5 and a 6. Gets us 2 4 5 7s. That becomes a 9 is a 7-0. 3 is a fortified building. And then 8 is a Piat. Okay. Alright, and the second one, we have a squad, leader, fortification, and a support weapon. So we're going to have a 3 gets us a 4 5 8. That's going to be a -110, so I'm not going to have, oh wait, -2 because of elite unit is a 7-0. and a 6 is an LMG. So 45870 and an LMG. And a fortified location. Well, that complicates things a bit. I'm not going to have any prep fire. Let's go to move. And we'll start with our friend, the Panther. Now, a Piat cannot pen the front of a Panther. It's only got a 15 to kill, I think. Maybe it's a 24. Let's look at the Piat. Piat to kill is a 15. Yeah, the Shrek's 26. Right, so 15 kill for the Piat will not penetrate, barring a critical of the Panther. So if I park it in bypass here, I can start peppering these two, and I'm pretty immune from anything coming back. Alright, so this guy here, Command Diral, he's in command. Wait, I do have one shot. So we're going to take this shot here. It's going to be a 2 up 4. That's not going to work. We're not going to do that. This guy would have been concealed. No, he wouldn't. So let's get rid of that. You guys are going to assault move into here. You guys are going to assault move into there, claim that prize. And you guys are going to go 1. I want them here. Yeah, you guys are gonna move as a group. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, your guys are gonna dash through here and into here. The reason why I'm worried is because I think this might be a clear line of sight. I'm gonna try and take that shot. Okay, so whew. And then you guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Mr. Panther, you're gonna spark up. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to stop for 6. This guy here is going to go bypass for 1, 2. This guy's going to activate as a 7, which is a dummy. And then he'll come in here for 4. And I don't think I'm going to shoot. This guy's going to hold on to his concealment. This guy here is panicking. You are panicked. You are fine. You're gonna go 1 bypass, 2, 3. You'll hang out there. You would have been in command range of this 8-1. So it means you can move, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna spark up. You're not gonna stall. You're gonna go 1, 2. This guy here is going to try an HE shell into you and try and kill you. So he has rate. He is going to hit. No, that's going to miss. Base 7, and you're moving, so that's going to miss. That was 1, 2, 3. And the tank's going to stop there for 4. You're going to try another shot. That is a hit this time because you're not moving now. I think. No effect. Yeah, because it was acquired on the range and the second shot that would have hit. Yeah. Alright, so at any rate, you are hitting that. That's fine. And then we have you guys here. And we're gonna go 1 bypass, 2, 3, 4, 5. The late CX. Alright, you are finally going to do something. We're going to come CX. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you guys one, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to CX, drop your mortar. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be activation for both of these guys. Oh, you wouldn't be doing that. You would probably come into this location. You would never enter location when there's two units already, and each one of these counts as a unit. So I'm going to take that back, and I'm now going to fire on this guy, assuming he does not panic. He doesn't. So that's going to be an 8 up 2. No effect. And let me activate those guys. 1, 2. So that is 34 right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there is 40 counters. So these guys should really be gone. That is 34, 35, 36. So this guy and these guys should be gone. If I'm playing by the 36 counters. And it's still got 4 more to go. All right. What is the casualty bin looking like? Right, defending fire. Final fire for this guy. Another shot. That is a hit. Nothing. Hit. 3. A 3 on the 6 is a K2. Plus 1 is a 4. Color die is less than that, so it is a turret hit, so it is a possible shock. No, it is an automatic shock. So you just shocked a panther. And rate. This guy here is going to be a 4 up 3. Advancing fire, we have this guy here. Let's do a 2 up 2. No effect. This guy here is going to fire here with this guy, so that's going to be a total of 2 up 2. And then we'll do a panther, it'll be a 4 up 4. And then a 8 up 4. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. Leader, squad. And the main cannon. You guys are going to fire 6 halved would be, no wait, that'd be 4, 8 on the 4 table plus 4. No effect. And then we are into rote. You're going to come here. You are going to go back this way. And that is it for rote. Advanced phase. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. You're going to go upstairs. And you guys are going to come downstairs. I forgot to drop this guy as well. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, and then into there with CX. Turn 9 pins come off. When change. 4 is an RE. Finally, they have a 51. Uh, 51 random enemy offensive. Increase REs by 1. It's kind of lame. And rallies to be has. So we're going to self-rally this guy here. Stays DM'd. We're going to rally our leader here. And this guy here. No. And the German is flipped 50-50 next turn, whether or not he's done. Because of a frickin' mortar. Speaking of, let's engage the mortar. And we're going to keep shooting. Shot, hit, nothing. Last shot. You have a fire command, so you're going to fire onto this guy here with a 4 up 2. No effect. You guys here are going to fire onto these guys with an 8 up 3. No effect. And that is it. Defending fire. Let's come back with a 12 up 4 and a I need a command die roll. And then my fire base here will command as well. That's a panic. So you guys here are going to have to roll command. And I'll fire the it'll be a +5, 2x range from 8. I would need a 3 or less to hit this building. No, I would need snake eyes. So that's not going to work. So we're just going to fire the 8 firepower, not going to use the half squad or the crew. 8 up 4. No effect. And then we're going to do 24 up 4 here. 13 on the 24. Enough to pin. 1, 2, 3. And we have a sniper. Whoops. And this guy here is going to fire 8 up 2. It's 1 check. And it broke. Alright, and then we're going to go to move. Wait. Advancing fire, I should say. And then none to be had, and road phase. So you have to go 2, 4. You guys all stay. Advanced phase, none to be had. And close combat, none. Alright, last turn before you roll game end. And pins come off. We have an RE. We have a 46. German sniper finds a target. We have a 6. Conduct a 2 sniper attack. One, 2, 3. Well, it's going to be one of these two here. Let's put on this guy here. Alright, top down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are going to be pinned. And then we can do rallies. So no German rallies. We have this guy at the end. Let's do that now. Alright, so he is eliminated, which sucks. That sucks. We were winning, and now we are at 13 to 12 because we just gave them 8 CVP. Because of a freaking mortar shot. Anyways, no German rallies. This guy should have been gone for failure to route. Rally phase. Let's start here. And prep fire. All right. E1. is in command. We're going to fire 24 up 3 into that building. That is one hell of a shot. 5 on the 24 is a K4. Alright. Let's see some random selection. Top down. Leader, leader, squad, squad. So we have 2 ties. We have this guy. Wounded. And this guy is a half squad. Alright, now we do a forecheck. So the broken guy is fine. The wounded guy is Elard and broke. The 457 is broke. And the half squad is Elard and broke. Alright, then we're going to go to move. Alright, so the 80 here is in command. So let's start with this guy here. We're going to go 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, bypass 4, 5, 6. I have to CX. We're not going to use him first. This guy here, command die roll. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, bypass the house for 3, 4, 5. This guy's going to sit here. These guys here are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Our Panther does not stall for 1, 2, pivot 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 will stay in motion. You guys here, you're gonna go 2, 3, 4. You are in range. You're gonna go 2, 3, 4. You guys are gonna go 1, bypass 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, that would be a +2 now, so these guys here would activate. 1, 2. 1 yes, 1 no. So the guy that activated is coming in as a 6. A 6 is going to get us a squad, which is going to be probably a green unit. An 11 -1 is a 10, so we're down to a 447. So it's going to be a 4 up 2. 6, 4 on the 4 is a 1 check. Oof. So you're done. Now we're tied for casualties. Good old Yahtzee roll. And we have 2 residual in that location. Alright, so how does that change things? That's a first fire. So this guy here is going to go 1, bypass 2, 3, 4. This mortar is going to switch fire onto you. Unless it misses, which will hit. Plus 3 is going to give it an 8 on the 8 is an NMC, which is fine. Second shot will hit, last shot, and up 3 is going to be a pinning task check, which is fine. Sniper. No sniper. Alright, so you're done. Acquire twice. And then we have 4 residual in that location because of the mortar shot. This guy here will lose that. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to go 1. Never mind, he's panicked. You. And you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, closing the noose. Defending fire already done. Advancing fire. Let's go for 4 up 2 for the emplacement. 7 on the 4 is a pinning, and they are pinned. Road phase. And then, oh yeah, these guys are now gone. Failure to routes. And advance phase. I forgot to move you. Alright, close combat. We're into the British turn. Wind change. Pins come off. And they have an RE. They have a 5. This could suck. Local counterattack. Well, the only suspects that they have are these ones here. So, the only suspects left are these ones here, which immediately switch to advanced attitude. Let's make them red. All right, well, rallies. So we have a self-rally here. Yeah, you guys are both DM'd right now. So let's do the 7. Nope. You'll stay DM'd. And then that is it. Prep fire. Let's do the mortar. Hit. Rate of fire. Dead round. Miss. So you're done. This 447 here is gonna shoot at these guys 4 up 3. No effect. And then it is German defensive fire. Let's start with this guy here. 8-0 command die roll. And we will do, we'll pick that up. Um, 9 and 9, 18. So 16 up, 4 up to the upper floor. Actually, let's go into the mortar. So it's going to be 16 up 1 or up 2. 8 on the 12 is a 1 check, and they are pinned again. Road phase. Alright, you guys have to come upstairs now. And then advance phase. Of which there's none. No close combat and game end. Mercifully not. Alright. You start with rallies, wind change. No RE. No rallies for the Germans. You cannot rally. Pins come off. And then we can do prep fire. So let's do the 8-0 first, command die roll. Which means I can now fire again at the mortars with 16 firepower. 7 on the 16. 2. 2 check. And they are fine. Rip. And then I have to go to move. Alright, so we're going to start with this guy here. He's going to assault move underneath. Which will DM everybody. These guys are going to assault move into the building. This tank here is going to continue for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pivot 8, and we're going to stop there. This 8-0. We're going to go bypass for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's going to first fire for 8, down 1. 7 is a 1 check. Leader squad. And they're both pinned. Alright, so that's a first fire, so that means I can go here for 1. I'm going to have to fire the crew at a 2 down 2. It's going to be a 1 check, which is fine. And then 2. 2. That'll be a 2 down 2 as well. That'll be a 2 on the 1, which is a 1 check. Wait, it doesn't cower. 2 on the 2 is a K1, so this guy's going to be gone. And we have a 1 residual in their location. Now you are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I FPF? I have a morale. Let's do a task check. If I pass, I will not FPF. Alright, I pass. This guy here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna go here. That A1 is panicked again. Jesus, dude, what is with you? You have to take your own. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. The heavy. You're gonna go 1. Bypass 2, 3, 4. The medium. We'll do the same. We have snake eyes. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it, except for this guy here. He's panicked. Alright. Defending fire, none, and advancing fire. Oh, first fire. Let's go a 4 flat. Nothing. Alright, we're going to have it 2, 1, so it's going to be on the 2 table, up 2. And then we're going to do a 6 halved is 3 halved is 1, up is 3, plus 1 for assault fire is a 4, up 3. We're going to do an 8 halved is 4, up 3. And then we're going to do the main cannon up here. I probably should have fired here, and that would have been a encirclement. We're going to do an 8 up 2 for assault fire. That is a NMC, which they pass. This would be a 4 up 2. That's that. Route phase. You guys are screwed. You're gonna have to route. No, you're gone for failure to route. You're not even gonna be able to move. So that's that. Advance phase. We're gonna send this guy up. You guys are gonna come under here. We're going to send this guy into there. And close combat. Can I kill this guy and secure the building? Ambush. German defender. No ambush. We are at 1 to 2. I need a 4. And he needs a 5. Casualty reduction, so this guy is gone. And we're into the British turn 11. Pins off. Oh wait, this guy here. Ambush for the German and defender. No ambush. 1 to 1, 5s each. German and attacker. Defender. We have a melee. Alright, wind change. And then we have no rallies. Prep fire. This guy is going to go downstairs for... Oh, he's not. He's going to panic. Then we go move in phase. Nearest VPO is here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, defending fire. Panther. You're going to hit with your machine guns. 8 up 3 is a pinning task check. You're fine. Hit him with the main gun. That's a miss. Acquired twice. Underneath the leader. And upstairs with 16 up 3. No effect. This 8-0. Upstairs with 16 up 3. Break your LMG. These guys here, 24 up 3. 10 on the 24 should be a 1. Yep, casualty reduced, ELR, and broken. Alright, so that building is mine. And then we have... I have rate, so I could fire into this combat, but that would not mean a difference. I'm not going to do that. Advancing fire, route phase, none. You guys are gone. Alright, I have 3 VPOs now. I hope that's enough to secure the victory. We're at 16 to 13 right now. Oh, this gun. I forgot to move here, capture this gun, and destroy it. Completely forgot to capture that gun and destroy it. Advance phase. We'll throw... no. None. And close combat. 1 to 1 again. So 5s. British. German. None continues. End game. We have a -2. The game continues. Game continues. Wind change. No RE. We have no rallies. We go to prep. I'm going to fire into that combat. 8-0 command die roll. And we're going to fire 24 up. Well, let's see what we get. 8. 9 and 10. 9 and 10 on a 24 is a 2 and a 1. So my guy's a 2 check. Broken and a 1 check. Pinned. Well, that didn't go according to plan. And then we're going to go to move. We're going to start with our Panther. We're going to start up. We're going to pivot for 2. We're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we're going to stop there for 15. That 8-0. Panicked the guy in the... so the squad's going to CX. We're going to go 1, 2, bypass 3, 4, 5. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're going to go 1, bypass 2, 3, bypass 4, 5. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys CXing, gonna go 1, bypass 2, bypass 3, 4, 5. And you guys are going to deal with that crew that refuses to freaking die. Alright, defending fire, none. Advancing fire, none. Road phase, none. And advance phase. Alright, so you're going to jump on. You guys are going to jump on. And then we'll go here. 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 Alright, close combat. You're going to have to withdraw. The rest are going to cover. Alright, so what does that look like? We have a situation that is all messed up. We have a broken unit is a -2. We have a withdrawing unit is a -2. We have covering unit per unit. We have a +1, 2, 3. So we have a net -1 for the pinned unit, which cancels out the pin. So they are at a 2. They are at a +2. The German is coming back with a 11-2. 11-2 is 4-1. The British will be at 2-11 is 1-6. So they need a snake eyes. No, they're half actually, so that would be a 1-11. They need a 1, so they need snake eyes. And the German needs a 4-1 needs a 9. So German and the Brits. So the Brits gone. And you guys successfully withdrew. And I have another gun I can destroy. $15 to 16 CVP so far. I have 3 VPO in my possession. I think we're going to be able to eke out a win depending what happens with these reinforcements. Again, I did that incorrectly. Alright. Next turn, we have wind change, no wind, no RE. And we have rallies. All right, so prep fire none, move in phase. All right, so let's go 1 activation. This guy's a 4 on the 4 table. We have a 2. That's going to be an AFV. AFV is going to get us a 7. Standard AFV in 45 will be a Sherman V. Sherman V. Not the greatest tank. Sherman V. So that's 1. Normally they come to a complete stop. We're going to be hatches down as well. Two, 3, 5, 6. So let's come here for 2. This will be 3, and we'll stop there. Actually, we'll stop here 6 X's away. Next will be this guy. Come for 1 and activate as a 10. 10 will be squad leader. Leader. So we're gonna have 2 4 5 8s and a frickin' 10 too. And again, they're going to have to stop there. Per the rules, they stop upon activation. Yeah, each infantry unit activated ceases movement, which, you know, I'm not going to cease movement. I'm going to put them under the tank. At least they can get some cover. That's all I'm going to be able to do. So this guy here, again, activation. 8 is a half squad. It's going to be 458 half squad. Next up, that will be 1, 2, 3, so you'll be activated. A 5 will be no, and this guy, no. Alright, so that's the meager reinforcements. We have 3 active and 2 dummy. So we have a total of 41 counters, of which we only were supposed to have 36. So even with that, it's still going to be a mismatch. Defending fire, none. Advancing fire phase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be on the 2 table up 2. And let's fire the main gun. Well, 2 flat, I guess. And the main cannon. So it'll be a 2 up 2 for the machine guns. And then the main shot. Alright. Road phase, none. Advance phase. Close combat phase and game end. We have a -2, -4, so game is over. And we have 3 VPOs. What are they worth? 1, 2, 3. That is not worth a lot. Alright, so map parts only VPO is a -1. On the first one is a 6. So that is worth 2. And then we have 1 on a... 1 with a +1 is a 2 is 4, so that's a total of 6 so far, and then 1, 7. So we have 7 VPO value. 7 VPO. This would have been occupied or controlled and then destroyed. So let's add that to the allied casualty bin. Alright, so we killed 17 and we've added 7 to that is 24 to 16. So we do squeak out a victory. 24 to 16, we do squeak out a victory. And that's with giving them 41, an extra 5 suspect counters. Yeah, so 23 to 16 is the victory count. Yeah, there we go. So that's the video for the finale of the Armored Assault. I'll probably just release this whole without editing. And I'll just put it out there for you guys to view the finale. So we have 23 to 16 victory for the SS. Armored Assault, I like the scenario, the combination of armor. Again, I think I erred in selecting the 3 Panthers. I just like Panthers. I should have gone with the 4 Js because it would have given me more maneuverability, better options, and or I could have used half-tracks as well. Maybe picked up several half-tracks and a flamethrower half-track or 2. Would have done a better job of rooting out the British. And of course the board layout could have been a lot different as well. So something to consider and ponder. But Armored Assault, I think, is pretty good. I'm going to try this again later on with a standard solitaire mission using the 300 points worth of vehicles. And maybe I'll mix it up a bit. So let me know what you think of Armored Assault. Let me know what you think of 300 basic point value of vehicles in solitaire, if you think that's a good idea or not. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.